Hi everyone, and today I have another video for you. It is Sunday and this video is random, but then what would my videos be if they weren't random? So I have a few things to show you. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whip and chat. It depends on how long it takes to show you the few things that I have. But then again, who knows? We'll just play it by ear. So I'm going to turn the camera down right now and let you see what I've got going on here. So I have been thinking about the framing. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to lower this a little bit. Okay, I've been thinking about the framing, kind of up in the air with what to do with this little guy from the Dollar Tree. It is on like a cardstock, like a postcard type paper. And of course, you know, the front was very sticky. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it had tremendous stick. I at first thought it might be double-sided tape, but as I checked the edges real closely, it was poured glue. But other than that, I had been thinking about putting this on a white foam board, leaving an edge, and doing sort of the duct tape framing that I've done in the past. As I was walking around Michael's, just checking things out, I came across some Artist Loft hardboard. People paint on these. What are they called? They're canvases, but they're hard. They're not stretched canvases. These are 8 by 10, and my painting that I did from Dollar Tree is 6 by 8. So I thought that maybe what I would do with the three of them would be mount them with spray glue or some kind of adhesive. I have lots of different kinds of glue, and let me get that straight, and put it on one of these hardboard canvases. Now from that point, I don't know if I would just leave it like that or if I would do an edging of some sort, whether it be duct tape or washi tape, or they are black, so I don't really need to paint them, but I could put it in a frame, an 8 by 10 frame. So I think those are my options. If any of you think of other options that I could do with, I can't get that straight, with this, after I put it on this board, let me know. Let me know what you've tried. So that I plan, and 3 of these come in a pack. So I got 3 in a pack, and I got the 30% off of these because they were regularly priced $10.99 for 3 of them. And I think I have the receipt right here. I threw it away, but it's, so what I paid for it, oh, the canvas panels, the canvas panels, it says here, are $6.29. Oh, okay, that's after the discount. Okay, and they gave me a senior discount on top of that. So all in all, I paid $6.29 for 3 of these. And then the other thing I got was some of this. They said it's pink, but it looks orchid to me, but maybe it is pink. Yeah, I guess it is. I thought it was orchid. But I'll tell you about what I'm planning to do with this in just a minute. So with these 6 by 8s, they fit with a nice border on an 8 by 10 canvas board. Okay. Next, I picked up my, I wasn't going to take it so soon. I was going to wait till I had a couple paintings to take, but I got anxious and I decided to go ahead and take it in to be dry mounted. So for those of you that have never seen a dry mounted canvas, I've got a nice size to show you because most of mine have been super large, and I have this upside down, I know. So let me turn that, okay. So I looked very closely. These are round drills. It really flattens them out on the board, or maybe I shouldn't say flatten, but it really sticks them. I was having terrible stick on this side, and I didn't seal this before I took it. I just made sure that I rolled it with my rolling pin, and I thought I felt something, but I don't. Okay, it's a little bit of glue residue, but so I rolled it really good and just held my breath that I wouldn't lose any diamonds. And I told them to leave the border on because they actually don't cut the border off until it's dry mounted. And then they cut these sides because it's a big, huge board, and they just cut the sides and the top and bottom after it's dry mounted. So if you wanted it cut all the way to the edge where the diamond field starts, then they would cut it right along here and take the whole legend off. I believe that's how they do it. Although some people said that they saved the legend for them, so maybe some of them cut it off before they dry mount it. That is a possibility. The back is a typical white foam board. You can see how wide this is. And it's pretty lightweight. It will definitely, you could get the 5-pound command strips, and this would be perfectly fine because this probably doesn't even weigh a pound. It's probably like maybe 8 ounces. So it's pretty light, even with all these diamonds on it. Maybe it's 10 or 12 ounces, but it is light. So what I was thinking, one idea was to use this color and put this color around the frame. Trying to show it so. And I don't want to do the wood grain on this one. It's just too pastel for me, too, flowery. And so I had two thoughts. I was thinking about this just by itself, but a long time ago I bought this. But this would be so busy, I think, even though a lot of the colors are in the painting. So I was thinking maybe put this first down on all sides, then go back with this one and cover up a portion of it so that the frame is the solid color and the pattern is like the matting. So it'll be on the inside up to about where the DMC number line is. So I would put the floral only up to that line, and then the rest, which is only about maybe 3/4 of an inch, because this isn't very wide here, I would do the solid color pink all the way around. And this just does not look pink to me. But anyway, I would do the solid color all the way around on top of this one. So that's kind of my thought. I might change my mind. I might just do solid. But I was looking closely at these round diamonds too. There's none that are like the 5D where they look like they're faceted. They all have like a flat top, unless the dry mounting flattened it. However, well, I have some ABs in here so I can take a look. Yeah, it looks like the dry mounting flattened it. Now my other dry mounting paintings are all those diamonds that like stand up and have like the little points on the top, the 5D. These all have like the rounded tops, but they're very flattened. I don't know. I mean, they still sparkle. There's a lot of sparkle. It's hard to see in this lighting, but I'm catching a lot of light off of this. Not just my ABs that I have strewn around, but they just seem really flat. but none are missing, so I am really happy about that. Didn't lose a single diamond with all that stick problem. Okay, so next what I have for you guys are two little, remember I showed you in my last video these stakes that I got from Michaels? Well, I did two of them. I did the bumblebee and the flower with the butterfly, and they are a quick project and they are fun. So let me show you the bumblebee. So here's the bumblebee. Isn't he cute? And I did the halfway down the stake. I did the stick, but I did all sparkly and ABs. So I just think it turned out so cute. It was strategic in placing these diamonds so they did the fullest amount of coverage. If you look really close, you will see, you know, some open spaces that just aren't wide enough for a diamond, but, you know, I don't think it matters. I think that it turned out really, really cute. I love it so much, and I haven't sealed it yet, but you know, I am not going to put these outside. I will put them in an indoor plant, or you could even put these like in a vase, you know, with a whole bunch of them as a decoration. I really ruined that flower on the back. Hopefully it won't be noticeable. Okay, then the other one is this cutie. So it's not really showing up that brightly. It's not bright. I have light pink ABs here and yellow ABs and then white ABs and then green ABs. And I think it turned out really cute too. I think when all 5 are done, they'll make a nice little set. So I will be finishing the rest of those probably in the next day or two. And then I wanted to show you something I picked up at Dollar Tree that I had forgotten. This is a keychain, Crafter Square keychain diamond painting. So I wanted to open that. I did open it because I was curious if this little keychain thing came in it. Where is it? That little ring. So I wanted to take a peek, and so it opens like this. You get your boat and wax and pen. It did come with the little doohickey, but you will need to have like little pliers just to open that ring to stick it through the top of. Now let me show you this interesting little thing. So it's blank, but have no fear. So this little ring goes in through here. You just have to open that jump ring. You could probably do it with your fingers, but I won't. I'll just get some pliers. So they give you this sticker thing. It's not really like a paper sticker. It's like a vinyl-ish, plasticky. You peel the paper back and you work on it. Of course, it's sticky, very sticky. And then it comes off as a sticker. Now, whether you paint it first and then when it's fully finished, stick it onto here, or if I want to stick it onto there first, and I think that's what I'll do, is I'll stick it on here first, and then oh, you know what, but then I can't use the light board under it. But it looks like it's pretty clear. It's not going to give me a problem like the Dollar Tree 6x8s. Now there are instructions, and this is what it looks like when it's finished. And they do have like a little key right here. So you can see there's 7 colors, and then they have instructions, but the instructions do not say anything about putting this onto the key fob. It just talks about how to diamond paint and to peel back your covering over your glue. So they leave that up to you, I guess, but in any case, it's not a big problem. So we have 7 colors. They are numbered 1 to 7, just like our little guy here has numbers 1 to 7. And then these are the colors. And again, another quick project. So here's the picture on the front. And that's what it'll be like when it's finished. Okay, so get this back in the package. Oh, I don't want to lose my little key thing. I'm going to put that inside the plastic with the boat. Okay. And stick that in there. So everything is going really good today for me. I went to 9 o'clock Mass, and literally the church has been renovated, the one that I go to, St. John of the Cross, and it's been a year, and we've been in the chapel in the back of the church. There's a little room that they have daily Mass, and they have a parish hall. And we've been having Mass in those 2 rooms. Not everybody fits, so they have to do an overflow into, the second room. But on Easter and Palm Sunday, they opened the church for us, and it wasn't finished yet, but they had it tidied up, and, and it was looking really good. But today was the first Sunday they officially opened. Now in September, they close again to put in the huge pipe organ. But I walked in there, and I mean to tell you, it took my breath away. It is so glorious. And our pastor, our priest, he was involved in every bit of it, from the statues of our saints on what he envisioned them, like St. Teresa of Avila looking up to heaven, and St. John of the Cross holding a cross, and their expressions, and the angels, and the stained glass around the outer rim of the altar, and even the tabernacle is breathtaking. The wood all came from Italy, and it's all hand carved, and I've never really teared up much in church, but during Mass, I couldn't hold back the tears. I felt like I was the closest to heaven that I could ever be, with all the angels and the saints, and just looking up at our Lord. I can't even describe the feeling. I wish I had a picture that I could show you, but I only have one phone and I use it to record. But anyway, oh my gosh. That's all I can say about it. It's just stunning. Now, let's see, what else do I have for you guys? I did get my Forever Young storage trays. I broke down and I ordered the 60-pack. I have not even unboxed that yet. But I think with 19 minutes and with me having a lot to do this morning, I am going to come back on later and do a whip and chat. But I just wanted to hop on and give you a quick glimpse of the framing ideas that I have, show you what it looks like when it's dry mounted before it's framed, and show you a couple little things, doodads that I finished diamond painting, my little stakes. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good day today, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye.